At 92, Willie Nelson is finally breaking his silence about John Denver. Born Willie Hugh Nelson on April 29, 1933 in Abbott, Texas, Nelson's story began in hardship. Raised by his grandparents during the Great Depression after his parents left in search of work, he found comfort in music at an early age. By 6, he had his first guitar. By 7, he was writing songs. And before long, he was performing in local dance halls with his sister Bobby, laying the foundation for a partnership and a legacy that would span decades. The road to fame wasn't easy. Willie worked odd jobs, bounced between cities, and struggled to fit into Nashville's polished country machine. But his songwriting couldn't be ignored. Classics like Crazy and Funny How Time Slips Away turned him into a respected lyricist. In the 1970s, he rejected the mainstream system, returned to Texas, and became a pioneer of the outlaw country movement. Albums like Red-Headed Stranger changed everything, proving authenticity could outsell perfection. With his braids, bandana, and beloved guitar, Trigger, Willie became more than a musician. He became a symbol of rebellion and heart. He co-founded Farm Aid in 1985 alongside Neil Young and John Mellenchamp, standing up for American farmers. He collaborated across genres, joined the legendary supergroup, The Highwaymen, and kept recording well into his 80s and 90s. Through IRS battles, personal loss, and heartbreak, including the tragic death of his son, Billy, Willie never stopped. But now, decades later, he's reflecting on someone fans long wondered about, John Denver. For years, their connection was largely unspoken. Denver, known for heartfelt anthems like Take Me Home, Country Roads, represented clean-cut optimism and a love for nature. Willie, the outlaw poet of Texas, embodied a rougher edge. On the surface, they seemed worlds apart. But according to Willie, that couldn't be further from the truth. In a rare and emotional reflection, Nelson revealed he always admired Denver's sincerity. He described him as a soul that sang from the mountains and meant every word. Though they didn't tour extensively together, they crossed paths at charity events and shared quiet backstage conversations about staying authentic in an industry that constantly pressures artists to change. John just wanted to write what he felt and sing it honestly. Willie recalls, "I respected that." When Denver tragically died in a 1997 plane crash off the California coast, Willie stayed publicly silent, but privately he mourned. Now he admits those songs still move him. They weren't just hits. He says they were gifts. Willie believes Denver was often misunderstood, criticized for being too soft, when in reality, his strength was his unwavering sincerity. In this business, people try to mold you into something you're not. John never let that happen. That takes guts. Quiet guts. At 92, Willie Nelson's words feel like more than nostalgia.